Hi, welcome to episode 45 of my Krastorio playthrough. Today we're going to rethink certain areas of the base, do a lot of yellow research, and modernize a lot of the supplier belts and whatnot. There's going to be a lot of stuff now happening, and overall I'm going to dive through the yellow signs and try to keep my factory somehow alive. And first off, I wanted to procure the situation at the iron mines. So I think the main problem is just the miners are not getting enough output anymore. So the electric mining drill MK2 is the perfect solution to that problem. We're going to modernize these boys, and to do so I'm going to need some rare metals. So let's go over the map and see how this will go. I'm producing rare metals over here, and I'm not storing them so far, aren't I? No. The rare metal chain just ends there. So first off, we're going to drive over to the rare metal production, and yeah, I still have a warehouse in with me. And I think it's about time to think about a warehouse. Look at this horrible iron plate output. I think one of the reasons might have been this crazy idea to bring up that much ammo. I think there went a lot of the iron plate into. I mean, practically it could be also the case that this will all balance out at some point when the demand gets a little bit lower again. But I don't want to poker on that, so until further notice, I'm going to drop down a little warehouse here in between so these bad boys can produce as much as they want to, because I feel like this is always a very, very beneficial situation if materials just get stockpiled as long as they can get produced. There we go. And this way the rare metals will back up here at some point, but I don't mind. We're just mining out all those rare metals there, and that's just how it'll work for today. And next up is the yellow belts. I figured that I wanted to upgrade a lot of my belt system here. Ooh, okay. And the power seems to hold. So we're going to start with the main bus. Going to drop down a few of those into the machine there, and we're going to pick up all the red belts and drop them in here. So I'm going to drive around and upgrade things leisurely. That's why I actually didn't really upgrade ever, like so. Can't do this right now. Just like that. Look at them go. Crazy, isn't it? So I'm going to do that a little bit more organized at some point, because right now this is just I mean, I can do this while in map mode, so right now I don't want to over stress it, because that would be quite boring. My idea was to compute these operations off camera at some point and then do it while we play. But for now I just wanted to grab a few of the rare metals and handcraft a ton of electric mining drills. That was my plan, because obviously the electric mining drills are exactly what we need. I'm going to let those boys go crazy for a moment, and there goes the advanced exoskeleton. I wanted to have one. Oops, wrong button. Because I really like the normal exoskeleton already a lot, and I want to have the upgraded one. So, exoskeleton. We would need 10 tier 2 speed modules. Oh man, I'm not producing these as of now, so well, it's a little bit unfortunate, eh? Would need to They want to upgrade these as well. Not the deconstruction planner. Whoa! Not my plan. Okay, whatever. I'll leave the, They want to upgrade things I don't have in the car right now, and that's, they're freaking out a little bit because of that. Ow. So, let's drive over to the place where I want to drop down the new miners. I mean, that's the whole reason why I'm doing this. So, again, going to drop the tier 2 miners into the car. And now we can just go for the upgrade planner here. And there we go. Rest will be done by the robots. There we go. This will increase the output for sure. Oh. This one is still alive. So, going to upgrade this boy too. And I consider my job getting these tier 1s out and upgrading them further with the handcrafting process. I mean, sure, I could produce the this stuff automatically as well, but I don't mind. I don't mind the handcrafting right now. So, I'm not sure if this will solve any of my problems as of now, but it certainly will not do any new problems. So that's one thing I'm sure about. Right. But obviously I'm not having enough electric mining drills right now to replace the whole system. So we're going to check out the map while I'm waiting until the handcrafting gets done. Other areas of my factory. Here we have a few units of stone left. There's really not much going on here anymore. There's a bunch of coal, there's a bunch of iron, copper I mean, but overall it's also that I'm only it seems to me that I'm only producing iron over here at the moment right now. So I'm not too surprised about the iron not being sufficient for my whole smeltering ops. So I think the solution was quite simple. I just need a new mining area. That's all. Because I'm not too surprised that this single little patch here is not getting all the production done I need. Alright. But this certainly helps some. I mean, the stream here is a lot better now. So how many red belts do I have in the car left? Almost none. They get used so damn quickly. Amazing. Okay. So I'm following the way of my ore for a second here to check out how things are working out. But yeah, if I'm having 2 inputs of yellow and outputting on what 6 of red, I'm not too surprised that it's not working out any longer. I'm really not too surprised. But one good thing, we're still getting some production done, so it's not a complete failure here. So let's upgrade this little bugger here. And there's some bad mood outside. Okay, so what about those speed modules? I want that exoskeleton to be crafted. So I need, for the speed modules, electronic circuits and regular speed modules. And glass and the other stuff. Well, we can grab all this. So the stone mine here is almost depleted. Well, whatever. So, I'll need some glass, right? So, is that glass or is that steel? I really feel like glass and steel are, I'm keep having a hard time discerning these, but I think it's glass. Yeah. Yeah, glass and steel, like, I don't know, for some reason, to me, the color of it, my brain tells me that this looks like steel. Whatever, we're going to cancel these, mining, drill jobs for a sec. And, I'm going to produce that stuff here. I'm having... How many? I need 10 of those, so I'll need 50 of the regular ones. To produce these, I'll need electronic components and green circuits. So I'll first off grab as much glass as I think I'll need to for this whole thing. So that's that, glass, and the other stuff. Where did we get it from? Okay, that's the stuff we need. Okay. Silica, I think it was. Or silicon? Whatever. I think it was silicon. Alright. I should be grabbing some plastic for my resources as well while I'm here, you know? Because plastic is one resource I end up needing a lot, and also not having it in my inventory quite often. So there we have it. Okay. Ain't that enough? So I'll need a few things I can't handcraft at this moment, but apart from that, it seems like we're done. Okay. Nice. So let's check out the situation at the iron again. I managed to pack these belts again. Like, the new miners are at least making the iron flow again properly. What I'll need now will be another patch of iron we will tap into, but that shouldn't be too hard. The hardest part will be the defense of it, honestly. So let's check it out. I hope I'm right. Exo, yeah, just like I thought. I was only lacking a few other things, so this will take forever until it's handcrafted, but whatever. I'm just going to let that happen. And in the meantime, I figured that I want to mass produce the tier 2 miners, because I just noticed how terribly important it is to have a big amount of those, and right now I don't see any chance of that to happen. So sorry, little one in the background is really distracting. Any parent can relate, I'm pretty sure, but he's only excited. There's nothing bad happening, but that's just a reflex. If you hear your kid making some noise and you can't figure out where it's coming from, you're always at first concerned as a parent. Or maybe I'm just that like that, but I'm pretty sure I'm not the only one. Okay, so I'll head over to the mall, and where do I produce my miners again? So there are my miners. The tier 2 miner needs a steel gear wheel and rare metals on top of that. So I'd need steel plates and the regular miners. Getting the regular miners wouldn't be that much of a problem. I can put them on a belt here. So the other thing is rare metals. We let them, we have a flow of that stuff over here. So since I'm starting to stockpile at the moment, I might as well put a belt over here and get that topic done. The only problem being now the steel plates. Do I have any split off of the steel plates in here? So here's where everything was working out. So I have steel plates, like, what? That's an exotic construction. I can't remember that. Okay. I see what I did there. So, oh man, I really feel like I want to, yeah, well, I know what I'm going to do. So let's do the splitter magic down here. And I already feel that there will be mixers necessary soon. Like something deep inside me tells me that mixers will be necessary soon. Okay, so I now have a steel supply. I have a miner supply. Last but not least, we'll need the rare metals. Okay, that's that. I'm very, very happy that the defenses are holding. I also totally forgot that I can research like a madman. I can do logistics 4 already. Fusion energy. Not quite there yet. I want to do atomic energy first before we talk about fusion energy, right? So, worker robot speed. Yeah, that sounds like something I want to have. Because right now I really feel like the robots are working quite slowly. I mean, it's okay. It is quite powerful after all, so let's just drop some rare metals over here and let them run through here. Okay. Next up is this guy transporting this stuff over here. I really need to set up some facility for blue belts, but I'm not going to make that before I upgraded my production a little bit. But to do so, I need to do there are some steps necessary here, I can already tell. Alright, so I'm going to use a yellow machine here to get the gear wheels rolling, because I feel like that's a good thing to do. So, with the normal inserters, I'd need 1.5. Yeah, whatever. Let's give that bad boy 1.5. And he outputs them with 2. So, where are the blue ones? Do I have a blue one there somewhere? Here. Okay, and going to do it with something like that. This and that, and there we go. I'm not sure if I really need a blue one, but at least I now have a steady supply of these bad boys. It's going to be a very, very big help, I'm pretty sure. Let's check, does everything compute? There we go. So this is going to be a real help here, to be able to produce those mining drills on my own. Because the age of the tier 1 mining drill is pretty much over. Like, there's not much reason to want these anymore, to be honest. So I'm going to drop down a few transport belts in here, because I want to give my car a supply of things. I'm going to drop down a few of those as well. Whatever. So let's get over here. So I'm going to give this car a full stack of everything here necessary. Oh, well, maybe not those. Okay, there we go. So now we can upgrade a lot of things. Hey, there we go. You see? Now it's working out again. But the main question I'm asking myself today is, first off, am I using more oil than I'm creating? It doesn't look like. And actually, my real question is, where do I get that iron from? Here is a really big patch of 6.8 million. And there's a smaller patch over here. So overall, I feel like I want to grab the smaller patch here because there's also an immersite cave here. And so here I would have two sources of immersite. And I feel like I have no relation to how good that is or not. Advanced additional electric engine. Okay. It's for trains, but overall I feel like I don't want to go for the big field out there for now, because I would need to expand my defenses while doing so a lot more. The basic plans seem to me grab this one and secure this area in the meantime, and afterwards expand into this area to secure these two fields, but this is a larger story. I mean, luckily, the oil fields are not producing any pollution, I'd say. Okay. So, we now have a goal. I have turrets. I have ammo. I don't have enough miners, I'd say. And I also don't have enough belts. Although, I think there's enough belt in the car for now. Also enough ammo in the car. Okay. I'm going to pack some of those miners just for later, and then I'm going to head over and expand my base. It's been a while. It's been a while since I did that the last time. And here it's going to be a little bit more challenging to transport the goods. I mean, oh, there's I really like the fact that I have those bots doing everything for me, but I guess every Factorio player loves that at some point. So, there's a lot of forest going on in this area, like, for real. I don't want to destroy that, because forests are also blocking pollution. The only forest I really want to get to remove is this stuff here. So, let's start with that. I think if I tap into enough ore fields, I'm going to be good again. So let's check out how the belts are running again. Yeah, there's still not enough iron on the belt here, but it's already backing up at some points, so that's quite good. I'm pretty sure that right now the science production is eating up the most iron plates. Okay, so let's start with the deforestation. You didn't hear that, right? And that's going to be the first step. This is a very small field, so connecting it to the rest of my infrastructure won't be that terribly hard. So I'm just trying to even the border here a little bit out. There we go. The rest will be just I'll just keep the rest as it is. And now a MK2 mining drill gets me 0.75 per second. This means I have productivity increase. Oh, whatever. We're just going to pack this on yellow, on red belts, and we're good with it. So, due to the fact that I'm having bigger power poles, I'm going to build this quite narrow. Because the more miners I pack onto this field, the quicker it'll get depleted. And, oh man, I need landfill here. Can't produce landfill, oh no. Oh, okay. So I can do landfill out of stone. Oh gosh. This is a little bit annoying to me. I didn't produce landfill anywhere. Oh, damn. The little things, you know, the little things. Okay. Nevertheless, I'm going to bring some power over here because I feel like this is going to be important anyways, so there we go. And let's bring the landfill afterwards. There we go, some power connection. And to produce some landfill, I'll just need some flat out stone. That's going to be achievable quite easy, I think. Because I have a supply of stone. I'm well aware that my car is standing around the corner there. So I'm just going to get me some yellow assembler here, and we're going to produce the landfill. How much inserter would I need? 30 base. Nah, we're not going to do that. I'm just going to drop down a loader here, and that's that. So things are flowing into that direction there, so I might as well drop down this. And yeah, it's only yellow belt, but little do I care. So we're going to connect that with power. And I'll produce a little chest here. Or I don't need much landfill there. There's still the exoskeleton in production, you know. Okay, I don't want to do an output here at the moment, so there, that's all. Mainly because this is not terribly important. So, inserter capacity bonus. Why not? There we go. And now I should be able to get that problem away. It's just for me necessary to build up a ground where we can mine out that patch completely. There we go. It's just a little thing, actually. It's the little things that are really important to me sometimes. There we go. And now I should be able to so okay. Oh man, this is like some kind of brutal joke. Now I'm really lacking a few scraps of yeah, whatever. So oops. So I'll drop down a few of that. And let's ghost them over here. And the only thing that's lacking now is a little bit of landfill to connect that. But apart from that, this is a quite powerful supply of iron here. There we go. Let's just connect them here. Well, I could use a substation here, I think. Oh well. Okay. So these are 23. These are producing like if the numbers are correct, they are producing around 15 per second. A little bit more than that. So let's get into the car and start building here. But no, before I get into the car and start building, I'm going to drop down a few turrets here because I have absolutely no interest in getting this place destroyed for no reason at all. So let's drop down a few magazines in there. 100 clips take you quite far. Well, that was the wrong button. Okay. So we can drop a few of these materials in there, and okay. I wanted to drop a few laser turrets. That's what I had on my mind. So there we go. There's no wall around it, but I don't feel like we're going to need a wall. But what do I know, you know? Oh, I looted the construction robots, didn't I? There are some robots in my inventory, I'm pretty sure. Yep. I need to bring up more of those little buggers, I'm pretty sure. So well, I should plan that in map mode. I'm still so used to do things by foot, but this is no longer necessary. So it's a little bit uncomfortable though to drop belts like that. I just keep doing mistakes. I don't like that. So let's pick up the belts on my own. Okay, inserter capacity bonus finished. Next up is the energy weapons damage. There we go. Alrighty. But what I do want to check out on the map is my road planning. So the mineral hub is down there. I don't want to interfere with my production arrays too much, but I think I can safely route that down here without any too big loops or redirections or whatever. The biggest trouble here seems to me that we have to cross the wall at some point. That's good. Okay, but I also want to have the the exoskeleton is done. I also want my car with me, so there we go. Ha! I already felt so slow. Not anymore. If you're getting used to those exoskeletons, you start to feel really slow without them. So there we go. I need red underground belts because this is also red belts. Okay, I'm going to use the yellow belts, underground belts, as much as possible to conserve resources wherever I can. But under these circumstances, I'll prefer the red underground belt. And here we run. Still, those distances are not big enough to use trains for, but it's not a long time anymore until I have to use trains, I'm pretty sure. Like, a few of those resources are already that far away that I feel like it could become necessary soonish. I mean, I gotta be completely honest here. I'm very surprised since a damn long time how well everything went without the use of bigger guns, aka trains. Like, I expected that to happen way earlier, honestly. But hey, here I am, still using no trains. Everything's working out okay. But since I personally don't like the train system too much, well, no, the train system here is great. Trains are just complex in itself. I'm always delaying the train building up to a point where I feel like I really need it. So yeah, we're now filling one belt completely, but not much more than that. Oh dear, that's quite troublesome, don't you think? Anyways, I just wonder if my mistake is just not having a mixer here. Like, obviously, as I see here, the warehouse just goes through these guys here. It spreads out everything quite even. If I would put a mixer in here, I could spread that stuff a little bit. Would be an option. I think I should do that, but right now I want to do the landfill thing before I forget it. And also, while we were talking about it, I want to have a few units of landfill available whenever I need them. Alright, so let's finish that mine, and after that, I think it's quite obvious that this one iron mine we grabbed here won't be sufficient for the rest of the base. It is a means to get the ball rolling a little bit again, but we're not there yet. I'm not seeing it. It's I'm going to need more than that, I'm sure. But I'm not ungrateful. Quite the opposite. I'm quite happy that. So I just noticed building belts with robots is not too much fun, honestly. It's too complicated. What I wanted to say before I forgot, before I interrupted myself, kind of. I'm quite happy that I have this income now. It'll speed up things by a lot again, so there we go. I want this mixed as good as possible, so let's do a little thing here. There we go. Just to mix up this belt tightly. Alright. So friends, we're already, I guess, nearing to the end of this episode. So the modernizations will go on. Going to produce more and more. I'm just checking out my science. Yeah, I'm going to expand my ore income now with the next episodes by a lot. So expect the next episode me grabbing this iron ore and that iron ore. Maybe. I'm not sure. I have to plan a little bit more about that because there are biters everywhere. I mean, it's not that horrible yet. We're only at mediums, okay? It could be all way worse. But I want to plan a little bit before I jump into conclusions. Okay, friends, so drop me a comment down below if you have anything on your mind. I would deeply appreciate. I would also be super happy with any forms of support, be that some thumbs up, a share with your friends, or even a subscription to my channel. Do whatever feels great for you. And I hope you come back for the next episode as well, when we are going to, be happy that we are defending our premises, and get more iron, and, well, see you guys then. Bye-bye.